An interesting thing happened to me a couple of years ago when this food safety thing first came out. I was very concerned. And I gave a talk, two talks about it, at the at Santa Barbara there, at the Raw Spirit. And this 2 days later, after I gave my talks, I went back to the farm, California Department of Food and Agriculture showed up.
What is this?
This is the first time I've ever seen them. I've been in farming for like over 20 years. I'd never seen them before, but all of a sudden they showed up 2 days after I gave my talk. And they showed up, the first guy showed up in the, what did I say on the car? They trespassed onto my property through my gate and over past my signs. And he wanted to know what my address was. That's all he wanted. And then he left. A couple weeks later, 2 more agents showed up. This time I looked up my video camera. And I got, you can check this on my YouTube channel here pretty soon. I'm putting up Agrarian Freedom. And they told me I had a problem. There's a problem bug, and they're gonna have to spray my trees. So I told them that was out of the question, and I escorted them out to the gate. And as we were going out the gate, she told me, "Look, it doesn't matter. You know, we're gonna come here. We might just come here anyway, with or without your permission, to spray the trees." But that's 2 years ago, and I ain't seen them since. So a guy like me who likes to speak his mind. And might not have a whole lot of hope being exempt from this safety bill. I keep thinking, well, maybe just keep quiet and they'll let me be exempt and I can just keep on doing what I'm doing, but they might, but that's too high a price to pay. Yeah. Freedom of speech is one of the rights that still seem to be intact here, and I intend to make the best use of it when I can. Yeah. So this loss of rights and freedoms is being felt across the board by all of us now, but farmers are especially hard hit. This is evidenced by the amount of films out there about the topic. There's Fresh, Food Inc., Future of Foods, Dirt, Fast Food Nation, Farmageddon. To mention a few. They're mostly all free on the internet, except for this Farmageddon, which just came out. We drove to LA to see the premiere of it, and I got to meet with the filmmaker and stuff. A real nice mom who kid got sick, and she wanted to expose the dangers of this whole food situation. And but it was a good film. It's about it's mostly focused on dairy, and the government's really cracking down hard on raw dairy right now. And as a vegan, it's not really my battle, but civil rights isn't my battle. And if they want to take away, you know, your right to eat raw milk, what other raw things are they going to take away from you? And you know, they don't want to give you the freedom to choose the healthy food for yourself. You can't just let the government tell us what we're going to eat. Anyway, Farmageddon was a pretty good film. Let's see that if you can. It says that the food safety bill is written and pushed through by the Monsanto Corporation and other big agriculture interests like them. This Monsanto company probably those changes in any sustainable agriculture basis. Let me give you a brief history of their achievements. 1935, they purchased a company that invented PVCs and became the only manufacturer on the North American continent. 1944, they gave us DDT. 1961 through 1971, Agent Orange. 1973, Roundup. 1974, aspartame, and artificial sweetener. 1994, recombinant bovine growth hormone, which is the artificial hormone they shoot cows up with so that they grow faster and give you more milk. And 1995, the genetically modified organisms. And since then, it's been one crop after another that they've been genetically modifying. Not to mention a wide array of pesticides, agricultural chemicals. GMOs are probably the scariest thing they've come up with yet. They're a threat to organics because their pollen will drip and contaminate non-GM crops. And once that pollen gets out there, there's no getting it back. It's going to be in a food chain forever. So there's a big push right now to get GM food labeled in the United States the way they are in Europe. Now, I think it's illegal to actually to say it's not GMO. So we want the GMO foods to be labeled, and so we can know what we're getting, and we can not buy those things in the store because we have no idea now. Over in Europe, yeah, they label it, and people won't buy it. But here, no, they won't allow it to be labeled. So that's the big push right now. Everybody's pushing to get that, get those GM crops labeled. We recently took part in a rally in front of the federal building down in LA in support of GM labeling. And it was really fun. You know, I got about 200 of us out there. We all had signs. You know, we're walking around the federal building there. And it was a great time. And, you know, if anybody wants to participate in one of those, tune into the OCA website, the Organic Consumers Association. They have a whole big page there about the Millions Against Monsanto, and they have other actions listed and stuff. They recommend you do